Hello children, come on, let's have some fun. We will solve some riddles here. The first one is, if today is Tuesday, what is the day after the day? Before the day? Before tomorrow? Can anybody guess this? If today is Tuesday, what is the day after the day? That is Thursday. And before the day, before tomorrow, is again Tuesday. So the answer for this riddle is Tuesday. Let's go to the second riddle. Rajan had 17 rings and all but 9 were dropped down the drain. How many rings was he left with? Can anybody guess this? Rajan had 17 rings and all but 9 were dropped down the drain. That means all were dropped down except 9, which were left with Rajan. So the answer here is 9 rings were left with Rajan.
The next riddle here is, if there are 12 parrots on a fence and a farmer shoots a third of them, how many are left on the fence? Children, listen to it carefully. If there are 12 parrots on a fence and a farmer shoots a third of them, do you think any of the parrots would have still stayed back on the fence? No, they would have all flew away. So the answer here is none of them are there on the fence. They all flew away. The next riddle here is, when asked how old she was, Sanjana replied, in 2 years I will be twice as old as I was 5 years ago. How old is she? So let's calculate. Here Sanjana said she will be in next 2 years, that is 2. I will be twice as old as I was 5 years ago. 5 years ago is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. And twice of 7 is 14. So the answer here is, she is 14 years old. Coming to the fifth riddle. What is at the beginning of eternity? The end of time, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place. Listen to it carefully, children. It is the beginning of eternity, that is E. The end of time, it is E. The beginning of every end is again E. And the end of every place is again E. The answer for this riddle is the letter E. Coming to the sixth riddle. A woman had 2 sons who were born on the same hour of the same day of the same year, but they were not twins. Explain. Read the question again carefully. A woman had 2 sons who were born on the same hour of the same day, also of the same year,
But they were not twins. Did you guess why? Because they were not born in the same month.
Seventh riddle. There is one word in English language that is always pronounced incorrectly. What is it? Can anybody guess here, children? Read the question carefully. There is one word in the English language that is always pronounced incorrectly. Yes, it is incorrectly. Coming to the eighth riddle, a snail is at the bottom of a well which is 30 feet deep. It crawls up 3 feet each day, but at night it slips down by 2 feet. How long does it take for the snail to crawl out of the well? Any guesses, children? Look here, the snail is 30 feet deep inside a well and it is crawling up 3 feet every day. But at night, it is slipping back to 2 feet. That means it is crawling only 1 feet every day. So according to this, the snail will take 30 days to crawl out of the well.